Welcome to FootballGamePlan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Chris James, Senior Draft Analyst over here at Football Game Plan, here with Ryan Anderson, Russian out of Alabama. Ryan, how's things been today in Mobile at practice? How's it been?
I'll say it's been interesting, man. You know, went out there, learned a lot. Got put in some situations that I'm really not used to being in, and I really learned a lot from that. I'm just getting comfortable being uncomfortable in some different places, in some situations.
And that's big. We're not always going to be comfortable, so it's great. That just means you're growing and learning. See, I play wide receiver. I also play a little DB, but it was good to get different aspects and different things from different coaches, and just to learn that I didn't know as much about the game as I thought I did, especially when I was a freshman. As far as modeling your game after someone, see, I model my game after Chris Carter. I'm a little older than you.
Yeah.
So, I tried everything like sideline catches, things like that in practice. Is there anyone that you model your game after or look up to?
It's two players, that I watch the most, and actually three. Trent Cole, Elvis Dumerville, and James Harrison. Those are three guys I watch the most.
And I'm glad you mentioned James Harrison, because that's actually a dude that you remind me of. That's my comp for you, because you have a good bit of strength when you rush, and you're actually versatile to get back into the passing lanes. So early on in your career, you did have that rush capability. You developed the ability to cover. How do you think your game will translate on the next level? Do you think you'll be more of a 4-3 guy or 3-4, or does it not even matter?
It really don't matter to me. You know what I mean? I don't have any preference, but I feel like I can excel more in the 3-4. You know what I mean? Because I could play 4 different linebacker positions. Sam, Jack, Michael, Will. But also, in the 4-3, I could play Mike, Will, or Sam. You know what I mean? So I could play a true Sam stack back if I need to. Right now, man, it's all about being versatile. When I was younger, when I first got to Bama, they wanted me to play inside linebacker to start, and I didn't want to do it. I fought against that, and that's one thing. That's the only thing I really regret about my career. You know what I mean? Not being as open as I am now. Back when I first got there.
And that's something that I think when you come out and you know how good you are, that's something that you fight against. But you got to realize that through the process, you're going to learn how much better you can even be. So it's good that you learn that through the process, because fortunately some people don't grasp that portion of it. Now, in my interviews earlier, I asked the final question to everyone, and I kind of gave my thing. See, off the field, outside of the lines, while I love football, I like doing karaoke. I can't sing to save my life, but I like doing karaoke. Is there anything outside of football that you do that you have a passion for?
I like to shoot, man. I like to go out in the woods. I like to shoot. I like to go to the range. I like just being out, out in the woods by myself, with some friends and shoot.
And I had a guy who played ball back in Florida, Channing Crowder, was the same way. He liked to go out, hunt, grab just a knife and go out and try to hunt boar. So yeah. I understand that mentality, trying to get out there and just get one with nature, and also, think through and get some clarity.
Yeah.
So, in closing, the final thing I wanted to ask you. Now, I've seen your tape. I know what you can do from a football standpoint. If I was a GM, what do you think you could offer to my team to help us continue to succeed?
Like you said, first of all, I feel like, when I'm in between them white lines, I'm a dog. Outside of them, I take pride on being a good teammate, man. I take pride on doing things right. I take pride on learning new things, man. I take pride in being a leader, you know what I mean? I take pride in being held accountable and holding the man next to me accountable. You know what I mean, this game, it's football is the purest thing. The game is pure, and it always has been that way to me, man. And I want to keep it that way.
Absolutely, and I feel very similarly. I feel like football is a simple game played by complex people, and when they come together, it can be a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
Well, Ryan, it's been great talking to you. Thanks for the interview, and enjoy the rest of the week of Mobile and the experience, because you're here for a reason. You are an all-star.
Appreciate it.
All right, for the FootballGamePlan.com, this is Chris James signing off.